Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Professor Hassan and you are watching my channel Professor Hassan Hamayu. Dear students, today we will discuss expected statistics questions for the topic of non-parametric tests. This is a very important topic. Before starting today's vital and important lecture, I request everyone subscribe to my channel, like and share my channel and click the bell icon for the notifications of the next important videos. Let's start. Non-parametric tests are also called distribution free test because there is not the assumption of normality of the population in the non-parametric test. They are easy to calculate. They are less efficient than the parametric test. And in non-parametric test we do the testing of the median, whereas in parametric test we test the population mean. And why the non-parametric tests are less efficient than the parametric test? Because they do not take the information of all the values of the data set. We are interested in the median value, in the central value of the data, whereas in parametric we discuss the population mean, which is based on all the values of the data set. Now I will discuss very important multiple choice questions of that topic with you. Question number 1. In sign test, X is used as a test statistic. X is the test statistic and we allot the signs actually. For example, our median value is 42 inches and we have the values of the data set. We subtract every value from this median value which is to be tested, and if the difference is plus, for example 43 minus 42, we give the plus sign. 42 minus 42, 0 will be discarded. 41 minus 42, minus sign. 44 minus 42, plus sign. 39 minus 42, minus sign. For example 45 is over here, plus sign. Now X is the test statistic in the sign test which is used for the less number of signs, and plus is 3 times, minus is 2 times, and in the exam there can be many questions from sign test. Its test statistic is X. We test the median in the sign test and the signs are allotted, and how we get this much? We subtract every value from the median, and if the difference is plus, we give plus sign. If the difference is minus, we give minus sign. If the difference is 0, we discard this. All these are multiple choice questions. And now minus is 2 times, it is less than the plus sign, so X will be equal to 2. It is another question. And in sign test, X follows binomial distribution with n and 1 by 2. Probability is always 1 by 2. Next question is, in sign test, X follows standard normal distribution with mean n by 2, standard deviation under root n by 4, and variance is equal to n by 4. Next question is, for n greater than equal to 25, in Wilcoxon signed rank test statistic which is T, it approaches to the normal distribution. A very important question. When n is greater than equal to 25, in the Wilcoxon signed rank test statistic which is T, it approaches to the normal distribution when n is 25 or more than 25. Next question is, the test statistic T is based on smaller sum of ranks with the signs ignored. A very important one. What is T? It is based on the smaller sum of ranks with the signs ignored. Next question is, Wilcoxon signed rank test was proposed by Frank Wilcoxon in 1945. In 1945, it was proposed by Frank Wilcoxon. Next question is, Wilcoxon rank sum test and Mann-Whitney U test are non-parametric alternative to two sample T test for independent samples. Both are used as the alternative of the two sample of the T test of the two samples independent case. Next question is, Wilcoxon rank sum test statistic which is R is approximated by the normal distribution when either n1 or n2 both of them exceed 10, n1 greater than 10, n2 greater than 10, then the Wilcoxon rank sum test which is R, it is the test statistic, it approaches to the normal distribution. Next question is, Mann-Whitney U test statistic which is U is approximately normally distributed when n1 and n2 are greater than 8. Mann-Whitney U test, which is the alternative to the T test for the two independent samples, when n1 and n2 are greater than 8, then Mann-Whitney U test statistic approaches to the normal distribution. Next question is, run test is used for randomness. Next question, test statistic n are approximately normally distributed in the run test when both n1 and n2 are greater than 10. A very important one. Next question number 12, Kolmogorov-Smirnov test is a non-parametric procedure for chi-square goodness of fit test. Next question, one sample test was proposed in Kolmogorov-Smirnov. One sample test was proposed in 1933 by A.N. Kolmogorov. Two sample test was developed by N.T. Smirnov in 1939. Now the last question of today's lecture is, when n1 and n2 are greater than 40 in the Kolmogorov-Smirnov, n1 and n2 are greater than 40, then Kolmogorov-Smirnov approaches to the chi-square distribution with 2 degrees of freedom. A very important concept. Dear students, you must comment on the vital and essential lecture of non-parametric test. Assalamu alaikum.